How many times a day do you ask yourself, am I going crazy? I had that moment last night when I turned on CNN for about 2 or 3 torturous minutes, and I saw what looked like about 20 or 30 cars pulled up to a stage where CNN was hosting a town hall with Joe Biden. And I'm comparing that to the president's rally in Wisconsin, because I went from CNN and the Biden town hall to the Trump rally in Wisconsin, and I thought, I'm losing my mind. That what they have a drive-in movie theater kind of function, and there's Biden standing like 12 feet away from Anderson Cooper. And then I saw a clip on social media that when they thought they were on a break, Anderson Cooper and Joe Biden immediately got close to each other, and Biden leaned in and was whispering something in Anderson Cooper's ear, like they didn't think the cameras are on, so they don't need to socially distance. And it was apparently a minor league baseball stadium in Scranton, Wilkes-Barre, and they had like cars pulled up and people standing in white boxes. They were like on a platform with white tape that you better stand in the box and ask Biden a bunch of softball questions about what a bad guy Donald Trump is. There are moments where you think you're losing your mind, but you're not. I'm here to tell you, you're not crazy. They are, okay? They're nuts. They're nuts. Now, I know they think we are. Let me give you an example of a difference. Fox News Channel did a great job of putting together a couple of montages. I love this. Here's the montage from ABC's town hall with George Stephanopoulos, the former top Clinton advisor, moderating a town hall. The president sat there and sat through the whole thing, was calm, cool, collected. And here was what this is a montage of questions that were presented to President Trump during ABC's town hall.
Do you feel racial injustices are occurring in this nation? And if so, what can be done to address them?
If you believe it's the president's responsibility to protect America, why would you downplay a pandemic that is known to disproportionately harm low-income families and minority communities?
Why did you throw vulnerable people like me under the bus?
How do you stop police killing blacks at 3 times the rate of killing whites?
What is is your plan to aid these workers who may not lose their jobs today, but in the months to come?
Do you think it's okay to be dishonest?
So all of that was thrown at President Trump the other night. Here's what Joe Biden had to endure last night in the drive-in movie cars outdoor rally with Anderson Cooper on CNN.
The messaging on the coronavirus from the White House has been all over the place since February. How will you get the proper messaging out to all Americans to keep them informed?
If you were president, could you see a scenario where you downplayed critical information so as not to cause panic? Bob Woodward asked President Trump about white privilege and whether or not he benefited from it. Do you see ways that you've benefited from white privilege?
How will you handle Russia's involvement with Trump? How will we know the many ways he has compromised the United States?
I look out over my Biden sign in my front yard, and I see a sea of Trump flags. What is your plan to build a bridge with voters from the opposing party?
Do you think it's still possible to reach across the aisle?
Now, that was Biden's drubbing last night on CNN. It's embarrassing. It's beyond embarrassing. They have no shame. They've got no pretense that they're going to even pretend to be fair. And we all know it. We know it. We're in on it. We're all in on it. They've got no shame. The takeaway, though, the lady who said, I look out over my Biden sign and see a sea of Trump signs, I may have to play that every day from now till the election. Remember how he played the Michael Moore speech in 2016 every day? It was a very powerful speech. Moore didn't like the fact that he helped get Trump elected, but he did, because it was a speech he gave as part of a documentary giving all the reasons why people were voting for Donald Trump. He didn't mean it to be positive, but it was. And I guarantee you a whole lot of people in the middle and a whole lot of Democrats pulled the lever for Donald Trump as a result of Michael Moore's very passionate speech. I think I'm going to play this every day until November the 3rd.
I look out over my Biden sign in my front yard, and I see a sea of Trump flags. What is your plan to build a bridge with voters from the opposing party?
How about what's your plan? Where's your bridge, CNN? How about the bridge that the left needs to build to us? Because that bridge is one way, baby.